have the impression that unfortunately Rwandese women and even men nowadays don't understand the damage they are doing to their skin. I feel that unfortunately we're in a society where the majority think that it's better to be light skinned. My daughter calls it colorism. As a dermatologist, I advise people not to apply harmful chemicals on the skin and to try to know the content of the lotions they are using. We have a society that will keep having people who think that being beautiful is being lighter. I was born in Kinshasa, DRC, and my father was a professor of economics who later became the CEO of a cement factory. I'm the eldest in a family of 6 with 2 cousins that my mother raised, so we grew up, we were 8 in the house. I grew up in an academic environment, mostly on the campus of Kinshasa, and later in an area that is called Rigini, where a lot of university professors were living with their families. I always wanted to be a doctor. Maybe because I was born in the academic environment and my father has had some friends who were doctors, and my father himself wanted to be a doctor. But going to university at an elder age, he decided that it was too long. He needed to take care of his family and he went for economics. So I've always wanted to be a doctor. I don't think when you start medicine you necessarily know which specialty you want to do. I used to like internal medicine. I liked also anatomopathology. And it's during one of the internships that I did in Belgium, in the hospital which is called Saint-Pierre. I did a rotation in dermatology for 3 months, and that's when I found that that's what I wanted to do. That was my career. I think dermatology has gone a long way. I started the dermatology department at King Faisal Hospital in 1999. And at the time, a lot of people did not know exactly what was dermatology. We had Dr. Kimonyo working at CHUK, and we had Dr. Gahongayire Françoise working in Butare at CHUB. So I was the 3rd one in the country. Luckily for me, there was a medical assistant working at the reception, Musee Karega, and he was able to direct the patient to the right person. At the time, a lot of patients thought that skin diseases were treated by traditional healers. They did not know that they were skin specialists. Over the years, I think patients have learned that we can do a lot to improve their conditions. We have now 14 dermatologists in this country, and we have more than 6 in training. So I think the future is bright for dermatology in this country. In terms of access, there's still an issue with people who are based in rural areas, and we've been discussing with Minister of Health, talking about developing teleconsultation in order to provide support in those rural areas. What I would say first, in this country, dermatology is the second cause of consultation when you look in the Health Management Information System, HMIS. The most common that we see in the cities is eczema and acne. But I think upcountry will have more infections. We have a lot of fungal infection, bacterial infections, and then sometimes skin tumors. Like other specialties, dermatology starts with, we do a medical history. We first inquire about the signs, the symptoms of the disease with the patient. That allows us to have an appropriate diagnosis. Some of the diseases are easy to diagnose. We call it a spot diagnosis. But some of the diseases require more investigations. People don't realize that hygiene is very important. We have, I told you about the fungal infection, the bacterial infection. We have also some allergies that are actually caused by parasites. We have infection due to parasite. Recently I had even a young little girl, Caucasian, who got a maggot under her skin. And those are caused by flies who leave eggs on the clothes. And later on, if you wear clothes that are not ironed, you can develop the parasites into your skin. Sometimes people are misled. People think that if they're eating too much rice, they will have this condition. But you'll find most of the time that it's actually a fungal infection. I have the impression that, unfortunately, Rwandese women and even men nowadays don't understand the damage they are doing to their skin. Some of them who consult will stop applying those harmful chemicals, but not all of them. I feel that, unfortunately, we're in a society where the majority think that it's better to be light-skinned. My daughter calls it colorism. And we need to do a lot of education, but I think the education has to be done at the base when children are very young, because when people are already adult, it's difficult to have them change. As a dermatologist, I advise people not to apply harmful chemicals on the skin and to try to know the content of the lotions they are using. The government has banned hydroquinone on the market, and unfortunately it has been replaced by other products. We now have a lot of corticosteroids in the lotions, and the side effects are seen in the people who come for treatment. We might have to do more campaigns. At the level of the International League of Dermatology Society, I have a friend, Professor Nkosa, who is trying to do a worldwide campaign against skin bleaching. But we have to realize also that we have a big industry against us. We have an industry that will keep on selling them. We have a society that will keep having people who think that being beautiful is being lighter. And for me, it comes back to basic education. You need to treat a child, to teach a child when he's still young that beauty is not being light-skinned. I think it's not so expensive in this country. The government actually has made it accessible. With people who have health insurance, they are able to access dermatologists. Even people who use Mutuelle de Santé, if they go through the referral system, they can be referred at the level of 3 hospitals: CHK, CHUB, and the Rwanda Military Hospital. So people can access the healthcare. I know that sometimes people live very far. We have even a young dermatologist who now goes to Butaro from time to time. And with the people that are being trained, the young dermatologists that are going to be trained, will have people working in dermatology up country. Even in dermatology, we have a specialty that is called psychodermatology, because we know that a lot of skin conditions are associated with psychological disorder. My advice will be for them to consult on an early base before they develop scarring or the complications. The advice I give them, I have some even coming here for internship, is that they would first do scientific, scientific research? No, in high school, the scientific branch, there's biochemistry, etc. Learn the science. Because in medicine, you need to know the science. So you need to study biology, you need to study chemistry, you need to study physics, and even mathematics. So those are the branches that they need to study. And that will allow them to be admitted into medicine. Because people sometimes think that they will go directly to dermatology, but it's not possible. They have first to go through the 6 years of medicine. In this country, it's 6 years. Other countries could be 7 years, like I did in Belgium. And then after that, once they have finished medicine, then they can apply for dermatology. And they have to know that dermatology will be another 4 years. I think the vision is that dermatology is going to develop at a greater space now that we have young people and we are able to have in-country training. I have to congratulate my colleague, Dr. Amani, for starting that with Professor Kagimbana. The more doctors we'll have, the more research we'll be able to do. I hope we'll be able to develop research and find the causes of the condition we have in our country. For myself, I just want to say that I'm someone who played her role as much as I could, just a brick in the wall, adding something. And I hope young people will look up to us, the elders or the senior, as we say.